If you're having girl problems, I feel bad for you, son. Because maybe if you didn't refer to them as girl problems, then you probably wouldn't be having one. You sexist fuck. Readers, this edition of Readus Relives is a bit important to me. Because Monday, September 6th was the 65th birthday of Michael Keaton. Now, for those of you who didn't watch my latest Readus Relives, both Michael Keaton's existence and his acting career is very important to me. So as a way of contributing to Soundly Awake September Long Inspire Me Twitter campaign, I decided to make a YouTube video about it. You know, like you do. So here are 3 of Michael Keaton's movies that are pretty much responsible for me pursuing a career in entertainment, starting with Batman Returns. Now, I've already done a video on why Batman Returns is like the best. But the way Keaton transitioned between '89 Batman to Returns as both Bruce Wayne and Batman was damn near flawless to me back when I used to watch it as a kid. Also, the story in the sequel kind of allowed him to portray both personas in a way that the '89 original just didn't, as far as I'm concerned. You saw him struggle to keep his duality in check. He showed that Bruce is just as capable of taking down corruption as Batman is. You even saw that even when it's with someone just as damaged as himself, he is capable of finding love. And given the fact that this movie was my first experience both dealing and conveying these emotions on screen, this movie helped me develop my sense of translating them for entertainment's sake a lot. The next one, surprisingly enough, was Beetlejuice. Despite its subject matter, it was technically my very first comedy and the second thing I've ever seen Keaton in. Because it was hard for me to tell the difference between an actor and the character that they were portraying if they wore too much makeup or wore too many prosthetics as a kid, or they didn't visually transform into the final result over the course of the movie. I say that because Keaton provided an awesome example of character acting in this film for me. Something I didn't realize the proper term for until I got a bit more into the acting business growing up. And the only actor that worked on me before I started to catch on was Dustin Hoffman as Captain Hook. The combination of the makeup, the accent, and the mannerisms was all that I needed to know that was anybody but Dustin Hoffman. Then there was a moment of time where I just put acting to the side and focused on writing, which is something I'm just as committed to. But the movie that reminded me that it was indeed my first love and something that I need to get back into was Birdman. Readers, there's no doubt that everything in this movie is beautiful. But it was Keaton's monologue he gave to the theater critic, along with his powerful performance overall, that just made me remember how alive I felt on stage and how much I missed it. It is honestly one of my all-time favorite performances of Keaton, and one that constantly reminds me of how important he was in my upbringing. So, Michael, if by some magical way, shape, or form you're watching this, I just want to wish you a happy birthday. Not only, like so many other members of my generation, were you my first Batman, but I can single-handedly say that it's because of you that I have the dreams of performing that I do now. You were, are, and always will be one of my main inspirations. And I sincerely thank you from the bottom of my heart. So readers, your homework assignment for the day. Write in the comments section below someone who inspired you. Also, make sure you press the subscribe button and turn on the notifications so you won't miss when I post new shit. You know, just in case you're one of those fucks who just lives for people to just randomly pour their heart out. Now, I won't guarantee that'll happen in the next video, but until that day comes, this is Readus 101. Class dismissed.